Whether you're a business owner wanting to reach a broader audience or you're just looking to make it easier for customers to contact you, getting a 1-800 number could be just what you need. It not only adds convenience, but it also boosts trust for anyone interacting with your brand. And when I was setting up a line for my own company, I checked out a couple different services before finally zeroing in on 800.com. They're a toll-free number service that lets people reach out to your company for free. You just sign up, choose a number, and start getting calls the same day. And after using them for the past 6 months, I'm ready to share my thoughts. So today, I'm letting you in on my experience with 800.com. I'm going to take you through how their service works, their pricing options, and some pros and cons that I did notice along the way before putting it side by side against some of the other options that I've considered. So if you're trying to figure out which business phone service to use for your brand, keep watching to see whether 800.com could be the right fit for you. All right, so if you're not familiar with 800.com, it was founded in New York back in 2008 as a cloud-based marketplace for toll-free phone numbers. Since then, they've helped tens of thousands of customers and businesses implement virtual phone numbers and other phone services to maintain a professional appearance and stay connected with their customers. All of their virtual numbers comply with FCC rules for how toll-free numbers are used. For example, they have to be portable, so if you change service providers, you should be able to keep your number. Now, besides free calls for North American customers, 800 Numbers offers a bunch of other useful functions to enhance customer service and telemarketing, and they actually cost much less than I expected. But what I've been most surprised by is how much marketing my own company with a toll-free number has increased our traffic. Though this made more sense after reading an article from 800.com support center saying that customers are 7 times more likely to call an out-of-state business if they can use a toll-free number. Actually, once I got the number, I told my team to also market outside of the state that we operate in, and we started building a nationwide presence and getting orders from all over the country, which has led to noticeable boosts in sales. Now, getting started and setting up your toll-free number with 800.com is actually pretty simple. First, you just go to their website, and right on the home page, you're going to see an option to search for available toll-free numbers. You can either choose a number with a standard prefix like 800, 888, 877, 866, 855, 844, 833, or choose a vanity number that spells out a word or a phrase related to your business like 1-800-BUY-NOW. Enter your preferences in the search tool, and the site will show you available options. Then, once you've chosen your number, you'll need to select a package. And 800.com offers various plans from basic services to more advanced options with additional features. So as you're shopping around, think about your business's unique requirements. After you've chosen a plan, you provide some basic details about your business and your billing information, and you can rest assured the whole process is very secure and straightforward, so your data is in safe hands. Now, once your payment is processed, you're going to be guided through how to configure your toll-free number. This step includes setting up call forwarding, voicemail, and any additional features that you've selected. Then, after you finish configuring all the features, it's a good idea to test your toll-free number to ensure everything is working correctly. I've made a few test calls just to check out the call forwarding and the voicemail, and everything worked fine, and my toll-free number was ready to use. Now, jumping back over to their plans, 800.com offers 3 different service options to choose from, and you have the choice to either pay month to month or pay a year in advance and get a 15% discount on any of their plans. On top of that, all their plans give you the option to add on extra numbers, starting at around $10 per line. So, for people or businesses with predictably lower usage, the personal plan is a good package to start. For a single user, it provides a toll-free number, a local number, a fax number, 120 texts, and 1,000 call minutes per month for $23 a month, or about $230 for the year if you pay in advance. But be mindful of the extra costs that come into play if you want to make international calls, or if you use more than your allotted messages or minutes. You'll pay 4 to 6 cents per minute or per message beyond your designated cap. Or if you're thinking you might need a little more to work with, there's the unlimited plan, which features everything included under the personal plan, but instead gets you 500 text messages as well as unlimited calling minutes for just shy of $60 a month prior to taxes and fees. On top of that, for just a few cents a minute, you can even have your calls transcribed. And if value for the money is your main objective, this one's probably for you, provided you have just one user and keep within their reasonable use policy, meaning you can't forward calls to a customer support center because they have to be live and between just 2 people. Now, I actually went with the unlimited plan for my own business and paid a year ahead, bringing my monthly charge closer to $50 a month, which is a pretty good bargain even before you factor in all the cool features you get with 800.com plans, which I'll get into in just a bit. Now, if you're managing a larger business, you might actually want to go with their Pro plan, which gives you up to 5 toll-free numbers, 1 local number, 1 fax number, along with 5,000 minutes, 1,000 text messages, and 1,000 transcribed minutes already included in the monthly rate of just under $150 a month. And if you pay ahead of time, that price for the full year falls down to around $1,500 with unlimited seats or users. The Pro plan is designed for bigger companies that might benefit from having more than one number. Say if you want different numbers for different departments, like a separate number for customer service, or if there are lots of employees working the phones. Though keep in mind that if somehow you go over the allotted minutes under this plan, you'd pay 4 to 8 cents a minute, depending on whether it's toll-free or local calls. Now, if you ask me, the coolest feature of the Pro plan is their voicemail transcription, which you can use to quickly transcribe long voicemails. Plus, its keyword spotting function is really handy for automating responses based on the key details in each message. Call transcripts can be really useful for things like training customer service teams and helping them to resolve common issues more efficiently. Now, all of the 800.com's main plans include activation, a 30-day money-back guarantee, plus a bunch of cool features like the integrated caller ID that allows you to view the name and phone numbers of callers, plus call forwarding, which works sequentially with one number called first, and then if you don't pick up, they automatically forward the call to the next one on file, or you can opt for simultaneous call forwarding with all of your backup numbers ringing at the same time. And on your dashboard, you're going to find a comprehensive inbox that gives you voicemail notifications via email or SMS if you want. You can even attach voice message recordings to emails and send them to your team members. For example, you can share positive feedback from a client, or if there's a complaint, you can pass it along to whoever needs to respond. You can also use 800.com software to record calls, reject or block unwanted calls from spammers, generate custom auto replies, and get in-depth reports that analyze your call data. Plus, you have the option to set up call answering with custom greetings for your main line and voicemail. You can even set up an auto attendant to divert calls to extensions using a computer-generated voice, all from within your online admin platform, which is pretty easy to use for basic functions until you master their more advanced features.
And if marketing is central to your business, you can implement conversion tracking by assigning different virtual phone numbers to marketing channels using their dynamic number insertion feature, which shows you how well your different campaigns are performing based on the volume of calls that are coming in.
Another feature I want to touch on is the SMS API, which lets you integrate messaging with your existing business phone numbers, whether they're toll-free, local, or over the internet. Meaning you can automatically add the callers that reach out to you to your text messaging campaigns. These days, texting is a very robust marketing tool, especially for the younger generation, which on the whole doesn't really like talking to businesses on the phone, especially when there's the option for two-way texting, long form or picture messaging with delivery receipts and so on. Now, like I mentioned, for all plans, you only pay activation fees for additional numbers, and if you need more minutes or users in your plan, you can get around the per minute fee by subscribing to a base plan and customizing your service by working directly with their customer support team, who can tailor a special package for you. Now, you can also add international calling to your plan by having a deposit of $100 with a per minute rate that varies from country to country. So if that's something you're interested in for your company, then I'd strongly suggest that you reach out to customer support after you select your initial base package. So if you've seen some features here that sound like they could elevate your customer communications, then you can get started with 800.com by checking out the affiliate link down in the description. And make sure to use our discount code at checkout. Code 250FFCB will get you $25 off your monthly subscription, while code 75OFFCB gets you $75 off for a full year. So make sure to take advantage of these discounts if you're interested in signing up. Now, like I mentioned, when I was setting up my toll-free number, I looked at several different services, and two other options that stood out to me were Grasshopper and RingCentral. So while I ended up going with 800.com, depending on your needs and what you're looking for to support your business, these options could also be worth checking out. So let's see how they stack up. Now, price-wise, Grasshopper has got to be the most budget-friendly choice. It's suited for very small teams, with plans starting at $14 a month, when billed annually for a basic business line. But if you're already using a call system and want more features, then RingCentral might be the way to go. It's great for companies looking for integration with existing systems and offers extras like live chat, video conferencing, and file sharing. And while their rates are higher, starting at $20 per month a user, for their core plan, it can support up to 100 users. But really, comparing prices directly can be tricky because each company's plans are structured differently. Though, one thing to note is that none of these options offer the same combination of unlimited minutes or users and extensive features that 800.com provides. So, if you're after a comprehensive toll-free service with a straightforward setup and advanced SMS features, then 800.com is going to be your best bet. Now, in my experience, using 800.com service was pretty straightforward. To be honest, while their website might not win any design awards, it's easy to navigate and gets the job done with clear, intuitive features and solid performance. I was always able to find all the information I needed without any hassle. Now, one thing about their service that I think could be improved is the flexibility of their plans. I would have loved to see more options besides just choosing between unlimited minutes for one user or unlimited seats with limited minutes. But they do kind of compensate with how good the website is. It had all the details I was looking for to make any adjustments in my plan. And when I called customer service using the toll-free number, I was impressed with how quickly they handled my request for additional seats. Now, another minor hiccup that I noticed is the AI voice that they use. It sounds outdated, but honestly, their text messaging features more than make up for it. Now, I was initially concerned about potential extra cost, but the unlimited plan has been perfect for my business so far. It's helped me boost leads, improve my company's image, and speed up customer service response times, all without any extra cost beyond the annual fee. So, to sum it all up, 800.com is packed with features and really gives you everything you need to get a toll-free number up and running in no time. I was very impressed by how quick it is to set up, activate, and use my new number. On top of that, just being able to automate responses has saved me time and cut down on customer service expenses, making 800.com a great investment for businesses like mine. So, based on my experience using their services, I definitely recommend giving them a try. And that's all for today's review. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, then please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more just like this. Like I mentioned, if 800.com sounds like the right fit for your company, remember to visit the affiliate link below and sign up and use code 25OFFCB at checkout to save $25 on your monthly rate, or code 75OFFCB to knock $75 off your annual pricing. Now, as always, I enjoy hearing your thoughts, so go ahead and leave any questions or comments down below, and I'll get back to them as fast as I can. Finally, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.